Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do in fact have a little confession to make, and the truth is none of the various Lego sets inside all of these boxes behind me are for sale because we are not Lego resellers. We have no intention of opening up a store, and we are not Lego scalpers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the next installment of the infamous unboxing series. Today we've got episode 7. We got a lot of great comments to roll through. If you guys would like to see a specific box opened for episode 8, make sure to leave that number in your comment down below, and I might just pick it for episode 8. So the first comment for today is coming from Chris P. Chris says, how about box 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything after all, and can we get a quick peek at the shelves now that you've got some sets out? I'd like to see how you are organizing everything. And that is a great question, Chris, because some other people have been wondering how we are organizing our sealed sets once they're out of the boxes. So let's start off the video by doing exactly that. So let's start off at this end of the garage. I have 3 of these black shelving units holding the smaller sets, and I'm reserving the top shelf up here for all of the larger sets. So this first shelf over here, I have dedicated to all of the Star Wars sets that we've unboxed thus far. Star Wars makes up about 50 to 60% of our entire collection. So I'm probably gonna need at least 2 of these black shelving units to hold all of these sets. Now keep in mind, this is not the permanent setup. As we start building the channel and bringing in some profit, hopefully we can save up and get some of the beautiful IKEA PAX units. Those are going to go along this wall and display all of these sets once they're built, and then we'll have a place to put them on display. Over here, we've only opened up 1 DC superhero set so far, so that's the DC section. Then we have the Marvel section, as well as City, Speed Champions, and then we've got 1 lonely Harry Potter set down there. Over here, we have a nice little Creator 3-in-1 shelf. Then we have a small Disney section, Creator as well. I just separated that from Creator 3-in-1 because those are technically 2 different themes. Then we've got IKEA, a Christmas set, some of Joanna's architecture sets. Some of these boxes are empty because most of her architecture sets are built. Then we have down here a Brickhead section, as well as a GWP section. So these are all gift with purchase sets that we've gotten throughout the years. And then down here, I have 2 bins. They are just full of instruction booklets. For the top shelf, we have all of the larger Star Wars sets that we've unboxed so far. And as you'll see how big the UCS AT-AT box is. It's actually pretty crazy. It's so big it makes the UCS Razor Crest box look not that big. So those are all the Star Wars sets thus far. We've got a couple larger architecture sets, and then over here we have some Disney mixed with some of Joanna's modulars. We got the Taj Mahal, the Treehouse, and then we have some icon sets with the Lord of the Rings Rivendell, and then we've got the Discovery National Shuttle right there. Over here we've got some Christmas sets, moving into the larger DC sets with the Arkham Asylum, as well as the Tumbler and the classic Batmobile. Love that. Then we have our Marvel sets, Bricklink Designer Program. Right here, I'm gonna put the 90th anniversary sets. I think we just have this, and then the Lion Knight's Castle. So when I find the Lion Knight's Castle, it'll go right next to that. Here's the larger City sets, larger Harry Potter sets, Icons vehicles. I am putting the vehicles there because we have some vehicles from the Creator Expert line, as well as some vehicles from the Icons line. So I'm kind of just putting them all there because the next section we have is Technic, and pretty much all the Technic sets we have are all vehicles and aircraft of some sort. And then down here, I've got 1 lonely larger Speed Champion set, which I also felt fit well here because this whole back shelf is basically vehicles. And then of course right here we have our current parts inventory. I'm actually trying to create our own little brick pit. So I'm going to be picking up some more shelving units from IKEA in the next few days, which is very exciting. So we'll have another shelf here and another shelf here. And then while we're saving up our money for more shelves, I'm currently in the process of trying to sort as many of our loose parts as possible, because these parts can save us a lot of money when it comes to building mocks and all the custom projects we want to do here on the channel. I have a lot of bulk that I got super cheap on Facebook Marketplace. I'm actually really excited because in this 1 bin, I just pulled out a Dragon Knight shield. Oop, just dropped it, but I'm really hoping that the Dragon Knight is somewhere in this bin that belongs to that shield. That would be an epic find because those minifigs go for like 10 to 20 bucks, which would be amazing for my Dragon Knight army. But now that we've checked out the status of the studio, let's open up box 42. All right, so here we go. Box 42 is a pretty big box, so there should be some good sets in here. I'm actually hoping we pull out a couple sets in particular because I'm not gonna wait until we're done with the unboxing series to start building some sets here on the channel because I'm getting the itch to build. Now seeing this stuff, you know, out of box, on the shelves, on the big shelf up here, I wanna start building some of this stuff and making cool content. But here we go with Chris's box. I see some city sets, some GWPs, and we got a little bit of Star Wars in this one. So let's start off with some city. Right here, we've got a fun little ATV race team truck and trailer set. Pretty nice, I like that little Octane reference in that one. Up next, we have the pizza van. Love the food trucks. This one actually also has a little moped with the pizza delivery woman there. That's awesome. Wasn't sure if it was a guy or a girl. Up next, let's do a cool GWP with Houses of the World 2. I think we've pulled one of the ones in this series. I got this specifically, or I made an order so we could get this one to complete our Houses of the World set because Joanna likes the micro style builds. Up next, let's do this Star Wars set right here. We got the classic original 501st Clone Trooper Battle Pack with the ATRT Walker. Such a great battle pack. This one was better than the second 501st battle pack that we got. We've got another cool castle GWP right here with the Magisto's Magical Workshop. I like this one. I know some people weren't huge fans of it, but anytime we can get a castle set as a GWP, I'm all in. All right, next up, we got a lot of stuff in here. Here is beautiful little ARC 170 Star Wars Microfighter. We do have the Playscale ARC 170 on the shelves right now. I'm excited to build that. Then we have another, oh my gosh, look at that. It's the U-Wing Microfighter. And we also have a brand new U-Wing on the shelves as well. Here is the Slave 1 Microfighter. No new Slave 1 for Boba coming, but there is a new Jango Fett Slave 1 that's supposed to be coming out in August. Up next, we have a really cool special edition architecture set. This is the Lego house. I think this is one of the ones, I can't remember if Joanna said she was gonna build this one or keep it sealed. There is a special minifig that comes with it as well. I would love to go to the Lego house someday in Denmark. That would be so cool to see in person. We got another GWP here with the flower pot. This one is nice, especially if you're a botanical fan. Joanna likes some of the botanical sets, but they've gone all in with the botanical sets, and I heard they sell pretty well, so it makes sense. Here is another GWP with Ray the Castaway. Very nice, very reminiscent of Tom Hanks in the Castaway movie. It's actually a pretty sweet little GWP. And then now we have some bigger sets inside the box. We actually have a Friends set, which I believe is a future gift for our niece Emma, who enjoys collecting and building the Friends sets. She's got several in her collection. This is Stephanie's Sailing Adventure. Oh my gosh, I'm actually filming this on her birthday, so this is perfect. I might bring this to New Jersey in the next few days for her birthday. That's impeccable timing. So Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate you picking this box. Next up, we got another larger city set with the Police Mobile Command Truck. Always love these. This is actually pretty funny too because it has the Snake Rattler villain that they've named, and he's got a bunch of eggs that he's throwing at the police truck. And then there's a pretty cool police ATV that actually goes on the back of the truck. That's pretty cool. A lot of good, oh, there's a drone too. A lot of good opportunities for storytelling there. Oh, we got a beautiful Bricklink Designer Program set. This is one of the older ones. We have the Great Fishing Boat. Absolute beautiful set. Not sure where I'm going to display this, but looking forward to building this set. 910010. Very nice. Let me carefully put that there. Oh, we do have a botanical set in here with the flower bouquet. So this is one in Joanna's collection that she'll have to build. I give a lot of credit to the botanical team. The way they take the parts and turn them into flower arrangements is really incredible. Like the part usage, like from far back, you're looking at it and obviously they look like flowers, but when you get up close and you see the common pieces that they've arranged in a way to make the aesthetic of the flowers, it's really incredible. So props to that team. We got another great Star Wars set here with the Mandalorian Starfighter. This was your only opportunity to get Gar Saxon as a minifigure. We haven't gotten him again. I don't think we ever will. You also get Bo-Katan and a Mandalorian Loyalist. One set left in the box here. It is a smaller Technic set. This is the RC Off-Road Buggy. Pretty cool. This is going to be fun. We actually have a huge backyard and a pretty long driveway. So this could be something that we build up and then actually take off-roading to enjoy. And then right here we have, it's not a Lego set, but it is a cute little Lego puzzle. What I like about these puzzles, well, Joanna loves puzzles, but what I like about the puzzles is identifying where the minifigs came from, whether they came from city sets or their CMFs. I think it's pretty cool to see all the different minifigs that they chose for each puzzle. So that's the first box, but we got a lot more to crack open. So for the next box, we're going with the selection from Rubber Duck Boy 123. He says, could you please open box 103? I've recently came out of my first and hopefully last Lego Dark Age as a way to help me relax during my first set of exams and have been loving your content as well. Well, thank you so much for that. I'm so excited to hear that you're out of hopefully your last Lego Dark Age, and good luck on your exams. The box that you actually chose is all the way down there, and it's looking to be a big one. Oh man, this box is no joke. This might be one of the largest boxes that we have to crack open. So Rubber Duck Boy, you picked a good one. I'm super excited to see what is hiding inside here. Let's carefully get this sliced open. Oh, okay, we got some heaters in here. It's actually only 4 sets, believe it or not, but there's some really, really good ones. Actually, let me carefully put this back on the floor. Okay, there we go. Let me pull these out one by one. First set that we have right here. Oh, this is getting ready to retire. We've got the Motorized Ideas Lighthouse. And I know Joanna is very much looking forward to building this. As soon as this came out, she said this is a must-have for the collection. The light actually works at the top. Looks so cool. I love the minifigs that come with this. There's a couple birds as well. The architecture is beautiful. If you guys are considering this set, please pick it up before it retires, because this could be one that unfortunately goes up in value quite a bit post-retirement. So I don't want anyone to miss out on it at retail, or now's the perfect time to get it with double points as well. Next up, we have one of Joanna's modulars. Oh, this is a gorgeous one. Check it out. We've got the Pet Shop. We're only missing a few modulars from the first wave, but we're trying to track them all down. This is so cool. They did such a good job. I love the old school box as well. This is going to be a fun build. I'm excited to see Joanna build this up and get it put in our city. A lot of great opportunities for storytelling and having some fun with minifigs and of course the animals and such. We have to put a husky in the pet shop, you know, as a little nod to our dog Alex. We love Alex. We're gonna have a lot of huskies roaming around the city. All right, next up we have, did I take out one of these yet? I should have 2 of these because we're gonna be doing some cool alternate builds. We've got the 4x4 Mercedes-Benz Zetros trial truck, and this is another one I'm super excited to build up, you know, test the functions, have some fun there, but I want to see what other vehicles could fit potentially on the back of this truck. You know, of course, with the build, they show it carrying some equipment, some signs and stuff, but I want to get creative. I want to have some fun with this set, because that's what Technic's all about. I love the big trucks. Give me every single vehicle you can think of, Technic. All right, last set. Oh, I gotta be careful with this one in this box. We have the beautiful Ghostbusters Firehouse. And when we bought this, we actually opened it up to verify that all the minifigs were in here and everything, because this is a very tough set to come by. And I've seen so many creators have a lot of fun with this set in their city. So we're gonna be doing the same thing. I actually have the smaller city scale Ecto 1 that fits perfectly in this garage. So this is awesome. I'm not even the biggest Ghostbusters fan, but this is by far the best Ghostbusters set that they've ever come out with. And we got really lucky. A friend of ours let us know that she found one for sale, and she coordinated and helped us pick it up and everything. So that was a very interesting transaction, but it just goes to show you, you treat people right, people look out for you, you look out for them, and you never know what you'll be able to come across. So very, very grateful to have this one in the collection. Man, what a selection for that box. Let's see what's in the next one. So the next comment that I wanted to select for today's video is coming from Zachary Caraway 9. He said, 24 and 25, these last 2 years have been hard on my family and myself. Going to funerals constantly for the past 2 years is just depressing, but watching you and Brixie have helped me get through it all. And I just wanted to say sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry for everything that you and your family has gone through over the past couple years. I hope things improve, but losing a family member or a loved one is never easy. I also wanted to point out that Brixie is a fantastic Lego channel. I'm sure if you guys are watching me, then you definitely know who he is, but he has an incredible city, a great channel, and he's somebody that I've really enjoyed watching over the past few years. And Zachary, I think we're gonna go with box 25 for you, which once again, happens to be at the bottom of this pile. All right, here we go. Let's see what's inside box number 25. For Zachary here, there seems to be a little bit of a trend in today's video with you guys selecting big boxes at the bottom of some of these piles here, but I'm loving it. Let's try to get as many sets unboxed as possible. This box also has some larger sets, so I think once again, I'm gonna be putting this on the floor. They get rid of the brown paper here. All right, so we have 5 sets inside this box. First one, oh, we got the bookshop. Love this one, another classic modular. Love the teal color scheme of the building actually next to Birch Books right there. Very nice. Another one that Joanna's gonna have a lot of fun building up, and will of course get a place in the city. Next up, we have the Playscale AT-AT, and with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie due to come out next year, it looks like we're going back to Hoth, or at least another snowy planet, so we could be seeing some more AT-AT sets in the future. This is pretty awesome. You got 6 minifigs and stuff. You got Luke Skywalker hanging underneath the AT-AT, so that's gonna be fun to build as well. Oh man, this is Zachary. You picked a good box, my friend. This is one that took me a while to get. I was not able to get this on the drop when it first released, but we have the gorgeous Bricklink Designer Program Lego branded modular store. And this one is gorgeous. I'm so excited to get this built and put in the city. I want to have the Lego branded delivery truck, you know, pulling up to the back or having it out front or something. I think that'd be a really cool little scene in the city. So this is just a beautiful build, and I really think there's no reason why we can't get a Lego modular store from Lego's main line of sets. I mean, I think it would be a great icon set, or if they wanted to put it in the city line, they could. They really can do anything because it's Lego's own brand. They don't have to make it an IP or anything. I mean, they could be really creative. They did come out with that little tiny Lego store set a couple years ago. I'm not sure if it's retired yet or not, but I think we're definitely due. I think a lot of people really want this set. They want to have an actual Lego store in their city. So, all right, next set we have is actually another Friends set. Could be another good contender for Emma's birthday. This is Olivia's Space Academy. This is a cool one, even though you get the mini dolls and everything. I think this is a fantastic set. I love the space shuttle. And we do have some Friends sets in our collection. Despite the mini dolls, we really like some of the builds that Friends offers, and there's actually some really good parts that you get in some of these Friends sets that are colors that you don't necessarily see in other sets, like your purples and your teals and lime green and stuff like that. And then the last set that we have inside this box is the Hogwarts Hospital Wing. And Joanna likes Harry Potter, as I've mentioned. She doesn't collect every single Harry Potter set, but we get a few here and there from the ones that she does like and everything. This one you get a couple great minifigs as well. Ron, Hermione, Harry, and Madam palm free. So very nice. Another one that Joanna will build here on the channel at some point. Let's do one more box for today's episode. And for the final box selection for today's video, we're gonna go with CJ McDowell 3308. They said, I've been following you since the beginning and I would love for you to have or be able to pick out 827 or 83, which is my birthday. I don't have a box 827 available, but I do have a box 83. And box 83 happens to be right here. It's not directly at the bottom of the pile, which I appreciate, but it's one away from being at the bottom. All right, let's crack open the final box for episode 7. I just want to say also, if I haven't picked your comment yet, if I haven't selected a number that you've been posting in each video, just be patient. I am trying to grab as many numbers from as many different people as possible, so please don't get discouraged. I'm not playing favorites. I'm literally going through the comments every single video and just picking different people. So if I haven't picked you yet, just hang in there. Keep dropping your comment down below. There's been a lot of great comments. We've been getting hundreds of amazing comments, and I really appreciate all the interaction. Just please don't get discouraged if I haven't picked your number yet. So here we go. Let's see what's in this, once again, fairly large box. We only have 3 sets in here. Oh man, let's put this on the floor. Once again, we've got, oh man, there's been a lot of modulars in this episode. Check out the beautiful Parisian restaurant. I know this is up there for a lot of people in terms of their modular rankings. There is one modular that I would love to have one day, and that is the Firehouse. Don't have that one yet, but here we have a bunch of other ones on the back of the box. This is gonna be fun to build up once again, get it Mills plated, of course, for the city. It's gonna be awesome. So another one that Joanna has had in her collection for a while. Next up, we've got a beautiful Star Wars set with the Imperial Light Cruiser, where you get that awesome Moff Gideon minifig. Where is it? Right there. You got Moff Gideon. You also have the Mandalorian, Grogu, of course, Fennec Shand, one Dark Trooper. They could have thrown in another Dark Trooper. And we have Cara Dune. This is an awesome set. Very much looking forward to building this. I've got a little Dark Trooper army that I want to have proudly stand behind Moff Gideon. And then we have just a little city railroad pack. And then for the final box, this set is no joke. This set is heavy. Number 31 in the LEGO Ideas line, we have the beautiful grand piano. And I remember Joanna, when she saw this, she was like, we gotta save up for that set. We gotta grab it at some point. And this actually does play. The keys actually move and everything, which is super cool. This is a set I feel like we're probably gonna put on display on the big shelf that runs the length of the studio somewhere. It's not really appropriate for the city, of course, since it's just its own standalone build, but how many pieces is this? This is pretty substantial, right? Yeah, 3,662 pieces. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful set. Very lucky that we happen to have this in the collection. But guys, what did you think? Let me know your favorite set that we unboxed out of the 4 boxes that we cracked open today. 4 large boxes, if I may add. So thank you to everybody once again for all your selections. Thank you for the great comments. Whether you're going through some tough times in life right now or if things are good, I really appreciate you guys being in here, and I look forward to continue building an amazing community here with SlapShotBricks, because that is what it's all about. And I actually want to briefly talk about something that occurred last week on the channel. So over on our Funko channel, Slapshot Pops, every Monday I like to do a little segment called Monday Motivation. I like to just talk about a quick topic to hopefully inspire people. It could be big picture stuff. It could be something that's very small. I want to bring that Monday Motivation segment here to this channel really quick. And for today's Monday Motivation here on SlapShotBricks, not going to be something that I do all the time, but I think it is very relevant for right now because we really need to set the standard moving forward. And for today's Monday Motivation, it is respect everyone and their opinions. And unfortunately, last week we had a little bit of an incident here on the channel. I dropped a video regarding the current changes for the Bricklink Designer Program. and I dropped some opinions that maybe some other people don't share. Some people were very kind, professional, polite. They agreed with me. Some people were also kind, professional, polite, and disagreed with me. And that's completely okay. We live in a great world where everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, you are more than welcome to do either. If you feel neutral towards the subject that I'm talking about, that's completely okay as well. What's not okay is what occurred at around 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the night following when I dropped the video. Unfortunately, a group of people came over and started spewing what I would describe as hate comments, just being flat out rude to myself as well as other people in the comments. So at that point, when I woke up 5 or 6 hours later and saw what was going on, I made the video private because I wanted to assess the situation. I wanted to figure out what was going on. I wanted to try to figure out where these people were coming from. And I don't know where they came from. However, we made a list of names and usernames and we submitted them to YouTube through the privacy program that they have now. So those usernames are no longer allowed to comment on any videos here on the channel just because of the vulgar and flat out harassing things that they said here on the channel. And moving forward, I just want to set the standard that this is a family friendly channel. I welcome people of all ages to watch our content. There will be no cursing, there will be no profanity, there will be no harassment, there will be nothing of that sort. I want everybody to come over and have a good time. This is our channel. We have the liberty of deciding what kind of content we're going to be putting out here on the channel. It's all going to be Lego related. And this is a channel that we've been planning for over 5 years now. It's something that we've very much looked forward to do. And there's probably going to be some things here on the channel that hopefully most of you guys like. If some of you guys don't like the direction the channel is in, you are welcome to not watch. However, I draw the line when people start harassing other people in the comments. I draw the line when people start being rude to myself and harassing me, especially some people who I said, hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate your opinion. To then go a step further and start spewing hate comments towards me. And some people even went so far as to say I was lying about being in the military. That is not the case. That is not something that one person lies about. I am actually still in the military. I've been in the military for 13 years now. I swore in 2 days after I graduated high school at the age of 18. So while some of you guys maybe were enjoying your summer post-senior year as you were gearing up for a job or gearing up for college or doing everything that you were planning on doing, while some of you guys were taking shots, I was getting shots. I got so many different shots medically because I was being prepared to deploy overseas. And I don't want to discuss my military career here on the channel because I don't feel it's appropriate. And the things that I did and the places that I went to, all I can say is we have it so good here in the United States. We have it good in other parts of North America as well. If you guys are watching from England or Australia or Asia, I've been to all those continents. I can verify that there are places where people have very good lives. I also went to Africa and the Middle East and some other places where those people don't have the same freedoms that we have. They do not have the freedom of speech. They do not have running water in some of these places. And some of the stuff I saw was truly gut-wrenching. So I am just beyond grateful that we are in the position that we are in. I want to create a community, a channel that's all about respect, that's all about fun and enjoying Lego. So if you would like to be a part of that, please subscribe. If you do not want to be a part of that, please do not watch. But also, please, and I'm saying this nicely because if you don't take this nicely, or if you don't receive this well, then it will force us to take action to further protect the channel and the community that we are building. If you come over and spew hate and say harassing comments and just completely disregard everything that we're trying to build, we do not want that here with our community. There may be other communities out there that encourage that or maybe fester that kind of behavior. That's not what we're looking to do. This is going to be family friendly, positive, fun Lego entertainment. So I really hate that I even have to bring that up and discuss that here on the channel, but it's something that needed to be said. So it's motivation that can serve us well here on the internet and can also serve us well in life, right? Respect everybody, regardless if you agree or don't agree with their opinions. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. We got a lot of big things in store. I'm so excited to start doing some builds here on the channel, start doing some live streams, and get some real community engagement going. So just overall, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to have this platform to speak to you guys, because it truly is a dream come true. So with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you all very soon.